Good evening and welcome to Sports Night on September 27th. It is 3:29. We will get started in less than 1 minute. I'm going to make sure the volume is up, that way y'all can hear me. Again, thank you for choosing Tim's Weather Center News. Sports Night is brought to you by Tim's Weather Center News for all your news and weather and fun around town. Again, welcome Tim's Weather Center. No, welcome to Sports Night on this beautiful September 27th. Sports Night is brought to you by Tim's Weather Center News, also online at timsweathercenternews.com. So let's start this sports night off with a bang, shall we? But first, right now on Sports Night, we are going to be talking about your week 2 in the NFL. I'm going to bring you out to me just for 1 second. So, welcome to Sports Night again, September 27th. Right now, we will be talking about Week 2 of the NFL, Seattle versus the Patriots, Week 2 highlights. So, while I get this going on your screen, please sit back and enjoy Seattle versus the Week 2 Seattle versus the Patriots. Week 2 highlights coming at you.
The Packers are a winner. So here we go. Aaron Rodgers. Remember last year they blew a 16-0 lead in the NFC title game. This time they wouldn't have Eddie Lacy for much of the night. Third carry of the evening, he's done for the evening with an ankle injury. Our Albert Breer is reporting X-rays are negative, so that's good. That's great. Richard Sherman, still confident even though his team lost last Sunday in St. Louis. We was watching Bill putting in the work, doing our thing. Well, let's see what Aaron Rodgers did to y'all.
His thing. And that's his thing right there.
Why did James Jones again?
Wide open lanes, man. They got two GMs that didn't know no better.
By the way, if you're scoring
I don't know better either.
the Giants receivers have one receiving touchdown. They have three.
They know better. They know Kim is not in the secondary. We can run through them fast. They know the season got cut back and has that quarterback Aaron Rodgers. Let's get that straight.
Right before the half, it's James Jones again. They call it a touchdown on the field. Richard Sherman's like, y'all better look at this. Of course you do. You review every sport. And you can see his thumb is on the ground before he makes the catch out of bounds. So that is no touchdown. That is just a field goal. So the Packers still lead us 13-3 at the break. Third quarter, how about this to get it started? That's the offer of Wilson to Wilson.
I thought that was Jimmy Graham.
That is as good a catch as you will see.
That's so bad right now. So bad right now.
Russell Wilson to Luke Wilson, 24 yards and a first down. 3 plays later, third and 11. Wilson to the rookie, Tyler Lockett. That's a gain of 17. They're moving the chains.
Love this kid, man. He not just a good return man, but a good receiver.
Not sure if anybody checked in whether or not Mama Lynch liked this call, but it goes to Brett Jackson. The old man scoring the touchdown. That gets him 13-10, and then Russell Wilson doing his thing with his legs, Marshall.
Hey, when he starts to run like this, he slows up the pressure. You saw Green Bay, they stopped getting to him. The minute he started to take off and run.
That was a gain of 17, and then it's Wilson to Chris Matthews, last year's Super Bowl hero.
That was an incredible grab. That ball was behind, reach back and get that ball. That was incredible. He's 6'12".
Then Wilson finds Doug Baldwin, runs a really good route there, and scores and puts the Seahawks on top for the first time this evening.
Look at Doug. Eyes you can't hide.
Green Bay does have Aaron Rodgers. Might be Jordy Nelson or Eddie Lacy, but Rodgers is fine. Look at this. pitching catch with Randall Cobb at a 100-yard evening. And Rodgers running the hurry-up offense 3 plays later. He finds the rookie out of Stanford, Ty Montgomery. Marshall, you like that?
He's strong with the football. Look at the run. You really see guys bounce off the hips while he take your note. You have to 88 on his back. More on that a little later. But I was taking note.
And then here we go. Fighter number 82. That's Richard Rodgers for the touchdown.
So you basically saying he's like that because of like that. Like that.
So we had Wilson to Wilson for the Seahawks, and we've got Rodgers to Rodgers for the touchdown.
Like because of like that. We call Aaron Rodgers like that. If he's not on the field, the receivers ain't like that. Did you get that? It's just like that.
Yeah, sure. And then how about the 2-point conversion? Once again, it's Rodgers to Rodgers. Don't worry about the flag. It's on Seattle, and now it's a 24-17 lead. Next Seahawks possession. Wilson. It's picked up by Jaron Elliott.
A nice grab, man.
But he fumbled the ball.
It's okay.
The officials say it's Packers ball, but Justin Britt is like, I went in there without my helmet. I should get the football. I don't know.
Like it was a scrum.
Pretty good by Elliott, by the way.
That was incredible.
So Green Bay keeps the ball after the turnover. And no Eddie Lacy, but plenty of James Starks. Sometimes you forget about him.
Hey, that 44. That just reminds me of my boy. Man. High knees.
Yeah, but then we got a little Vegas down here. Watch Richard Rodgers and KJ Wright get into it.
Just giving away money.
Well, KJ Wright out doing more than giving him the business.
You're cool, KJ. The man got kids, man. You can't do that man like that in front of his kids.
KJ, have you seen the exit of Lambeau Field?
See it.
You know, he's on it.
30,000.
4 plays later, Rodgers to the rookie, one of his 4 grabs, Ty Montgomery.
I'm telling you, man, Ty, listen, man, that's saying something right there. You will make the plays at crucial time. That is one of the criteria of getting an 88 club.
So that leads to a Mason Crosby field goal and a 27-17 win. And I know it's only week 2, but you're talking about home field playoff implications somewhere down the road. Put this in the back of your mind when it comes to tiebreakers.
And again, if you're just now joining Sports Night, thank you for choosing Tim's Weather Center. I put a question in the comments. You can reply to it. It is called, do you like Sports Night? I want to get an idea of who all likes Sports Night. So please answer the question. I would really, really, really appreciate it. Now, what we are going to take a look at is Jets versus the Colts, week 2 of the NFL. So please stand by while I get that going. So now I'm going to take you back live to my screen, people. Again, Jets versus the Colts, week 2 highlights. And again, YouTube always has commercials. Do not ask me why they have commercials. But again, I've got a question for y'all. Who likes Sports Night? But here we go.
The Jets and the Indianapolis Colts. Jets looking to get off to their first 2-0 start in 4 years. There's a sight for sore eyes for Andy. Robert Mathis back after missing over a calendar year that torn Achilles. Andrew Luck with 2 picks in the opener in Buffalo. House Green off the corner blitz right here. That's Todd Bowles dialing it up, Will.
And also, that's that old Pittsburgh blitz. We went right full across, up the middle, putting the pressure right after the place. Getting the ball out.
Calvin Pryor, the pick. This will be the first of 5 more Jet takeaways after they did it week 1 against Cleveland.
My fault. Yes, it is. But that's an offensive line. That's what you're supposed to do, but no, that offensive line, they got to block.
Brandon Marshall against his old buddy and teammate Miami. Vontae Davis whistled. Hey, I see Vontae go down in this game because that was a fun matchup to watch.
They were bound.
Yeah. Davis would leave with a concussion, would not return. A couple of plays later, Eric Decker for the 6-yard touchdown against Jefferson.
It was Decker that won
Hey, catch it.
Always open, man.
Denver actually would leave the game with a knee injury late. This is second quarter now. Fitzpatrick looking for Marshall. Something about the big stage. We'll Brandon Marshall, but on this play, Davis made it.
I say Pops.
Monte Davis.
That was the battle right there. This one talking about as well. 1 for 7, 20 yards or more down the field. He's got to get better at throwing the ball down the field. He throws a flat, deep ball too, Willie, so he can't drop it into the bucket like you see some of the great quarterbacks. We're going to have to drop it in this division.
He got some good defenses coming up.
Yeah.
Colts down 10-0. Luck feeling the pressure. Stripped. What a play by David Harris to Darrell Revis right before Johnny Ellis got to.
Let's take the points off the board, Paul. Yeah.
That's a great strip by David Harris, man.
Yeah.
I know you like him, Will.
I like both of those linebackers. Harris, Davis, man, they're active. They can
They're every down linebacker. Yeah. Colts down at halftime, 10-0. They were 0 of 6 on third downs. This guy's was the turning point.
Yeah.
Before he gets into the end.
Oh, FG. You know what? Sometimes guys, backs, they see Dave Pike, they get excited. He didn't hold the ball high and tight. He just lost it. He had a grip on with one hand. The cutter gloves didn't work right there.
He was in the right spot all night.
Yeah, all night. That's the second fumble recovery.
1 of 3 takeaways. He likes wearing that jet plane tonight. Next Indy possession. Luck under pressure from Muhammad Wilkerson. His pass to Dorsett picked by guess who? Revis.
Had an ET game on this play up front. Again, putting pressure on the offensive line. They get in, hitters off. Not a good throw.
Revis just had it. Here's Luck into the fourth quarter, hitting T.Y. Hilton, who was a question mark to play with that knee injury.
Right there. Yeah. Oh, they got a big stick on it.
Yeah, see Revis get knocked down like that.
Oh, look at T.Y. I didn't know he was that strong.
27 yards on the pickup for Hilton, but you see him limp off the field. Luck, 3 plays later. It's Dante Moncrief from Jet defense.
And look,
Finally,
got speed a little bit later, man. But
that's a nice little
jerk drop. It's
a 3-point game at this point, 10-7.
Like, I didn't see that on tape.
I want to see that again. Fitzpatrick, beautiful. Hitting Quincy Nunway. 27 yards in the first down.
Those are Fitzpatrick's routes.
Yep. Intermediate.
Intermediate, great, slat, skinny post.
That's a great back here.
Back shoulder on the side.
Yeah.
That's it.
And guys, the Jets went right at Jaleel Brown once they was left the game. Something you had to expect. You just close the gap. Go up to the weak link. See if he can play. Now, Marshall was going to have over 100 catches this year. Marshall, by the way, leads all NFL receivers active for yards on Monday Night Football.
Gilchrist.
Just another one of those nights for Andrew Luck. He's just getting hit by Wilkerson again. I mean, it's 2 turnovers. That's Vocals and Wilkerson. I mean,
You got Wilkerson, you're going to try to get rid of him. He's not going to pocket take.
He's a lineman, guy. He's on blitzers all the time. He's a D lineman.
The New York Jets off to a 2-0 start in the Todd Bowles era. And again, the defense. One thing to have the 5 takeaways against the Cleveland team that has struggled, but to do it against Andrew Luck and in their building, certainly something to talk about, feel good about if you are a fan of the New York Jets.
Again, that is a look at week 2. Now I'm going to get to your next top thing in the world of sports.
We made it with a powerful octa-core processor and the most amazing screen you've ever seen, so that you can watch.
So, the next agenda on Sports Night. Falcons versus the Giants Week 2 highlights. Don't forget, coming up soon on Sports Night, I'll have a look at today's game, so stay tuned for that. But we are looking at the Falcons versus the Giants Week 2 highlights coming right at you. Coming right at you in just less than 10 seconds. Once I get my beautiful face off the screen, I will put you on to the football. So here we go.
Odell Beckham looking to make some big plays here for Eli Manning. Coming off a game he'd like to forget in week 1, and well, this will help.
Yeah, you're going to want to take good angles when you're trying to track down Odell Beckham, because if you don't, you're not catching.
He go 67 yards for the score. 7 catches, 146, and that touchdown for David Beckham. Third quarter, Giants on top. Wait, just because he's so fast, I want to make sure I show the hair. You know what I mean? Yeah. There he is. Show the hair. Head and shoulders. That's body good. All right, let's move beyond the third quarter. 3rd and 4 for Eli, up 13-10. Nice grab here by Murray Donnell.
Yeah, we saw flashes of Murray Donnell last year, ultra athletic, but after a hot start, I thought he kind of cooled off and need him to get going.
That capped off a 9-play, 69-yard drive. Giants up 10. Next Giants possession. Saints score 3rd and 2. Manning sacked by Cole Bierman, and fumble is deep in the red zone. Paul Soliai would recover that one, and what a huge play for the Falcons defense.
Lost opportunities against the Cowboys last week, and again this week against the Falcons for the Giants.
But the Falcons take over off the turnover. Matt Ryan, he's got Jake Tandy. That's a long catch for Jake Tandy, 41 yards.
And we know these teams are going to try with the Giants secondary until they prove that they can cover somebody during the course of the game.
Yeah, Matt Ryan going to stay in the air here. 4th quarter, 12 plays later. Long drive there for the Falcons, and it caps off in the end zone. Leonard Hankerson came over from the Redskins, first year with the Falcons, and now has the Falcons within 3. Under 8 minutes to play. Falcons back with the ball. Here, let's check out this grab.
I mean, these type of grabs will become so routine, but you can't understate how nice of a catch this is by Julio Jones. Look at that concentration. So look at how much easier it is to play the quarterback position. We don't have to worry about coverage. Just know he's out there and give him a chance.
18-yard grab, huge play for Julio. Falcons able to punt on the drive, but Julio Jones not done making an appearance in this highlight just yet. Next Giants possession, Saints score 3rd and 12 here. Manning finds Jeremy Davis, yet he is short of the first down.
These type of plays, Rack, you can clearly see that the running game is not there in these corners, and these defenders are able to press coverage because there's no reason to do anything else other than play the pass.
Yeah, the Giants would have to punt there, so giving Matt Ryan another shot. And he just got Leonard Hankerson for 17, keeps the drive alive. Giants getting a bit nervous here. Yeah, anytime you see Julio Jones running free ahead of the defender down the sideline, recipe for disaster.
That was a free play, so they could have went for their money on this. Interesting stat. Talking about the running game now being there. Eli Manning, 2nd in rushing on the team over Vereen and Jennings today with 23 yards. How about you can't win a game when Eli Manning is 2nd lead rusher.
So Julio did not get into the end zone there upon further review, but the Falcons would. As you see there, Matt Ryan, Devontae Freeman gets into the end zone, so they're 24-20. Giants having a little time here, Manning nearly sacked by Brian Schofield, gets the ball out, play was incomplete. Giants with a call for illegal touching. Falcons will decline it. Next play, 4th and 10. Manning looking for Preston Parker. That falls incomplete. And the comeback falls short for the Giants.
0-2 start for the New York Giants. It's a tough loss. Largest media market. You never want to go 0-2 with either the New York Giants or the Jets.
Get Manning a better day, 27 of 40, 292 with 2 touchdowns, but not enough. The Giants fall 24-20 to the Falcons. Julio Jones, decent game, just 13 catches, 135 yards. That's a career high in reception for Julio. Tevin Coleman, the rookie out of Indiana, goes for the touchdown in this one, but gets carted off with a rib injury. Yet Falcons now 2-0 under Dan Quinn, 24-20.
Now I'm going to bring you back to live to my beautiful face, sit live here in Arizona, and also streaming on my website at TimsWeatherCenterNews.com. You can watch Sports Night there.
We made it
You
with a
can even
powerful
watch
Octopus process and the most amazing screen you've
on
ever.
YouTube at TimSport1 and gmail.com.
Perfect beer from the Tim
But right now we are going to check out the Arizona Cardinals versus the Bears, week two highlights. So please stand by, and then after the Cardinals week two highlights, I will have a look at today's Arizona football scores today on this beautiful September 27th. So let's kick off the Arizona versus the Bears week two highlights.
Cam Newton, 2 touchdown passes, and the Panthers are 2-0. Now to Chicago, where the Bears welcoming Carson Palmer, the Cardinals, into the Soldier Field there. And boy, look at Tony Jefferson picking off Jake Cutler, pick 6. But Cutler goes down on trying to make the tackle. He headed to the locker room, would not return. Hamstring injury was the call on Cutler, so Jimmy Clausen did the ball game for the Bears. Cardinals ball here up 28-20. Palmer over. So Harry Fitzgerald.
That's like running the wishbone offense.
Look at Arizona, 40-23. Carson Palmer, 17-24. 4 touchdowns on the day as the Cardinals made a 48-23 victory over the Bears.
Now I'm going to bring you back live to my beautiful face. That way I can get to you your football scores for today, people. Because I tell you, they've had some crazy scores today. And Tim's Weather Center News is definitely the place for you to get your news, weather, and fun and sports all over the United States, including in the UK, people. Yes, I said it right. Again, please answer the question in the group chat. It should be on your right-hand side of the video. It's called, the question is, do you like sports night? I mean, obviously, you should be saying yes if you're watching. So, let's get into your Arizona Cardinals. Listen up. You guys killed it again against the 49ers today. First quarter, they had 42. No, I'm sorry. I'm going to come back to the Arizona Cardinals versus the 49ers. But Falcons versus the Cowboys. Falcons, you guys smashed the Cowboys 39-28. First quarter, 7-14. Falcons, second quarter, 10-14. Third quarter, Falcons, 8 Cowboys, 0. Fourth quarter, Falcons, 14, Cowboys, 0. Again, Falcons beat the Cowboys. Way to go, Falcons. Steelers versus the Rams. Listen up. First quarter, Steelers, 3-0. Second quarter, Steelers, 6-3. Third quarter, 0-0. Fourth quarter, 3-0. Steelers won 12-6. Way to go, Steelers. And again, I want to give a shout out to Brooklyn and Briley and Destiny Sim. Also, I would like to give a shout out to Shelby. Thank you guys so much for choosing Tim's Weather Center News on your beautiful Sunday. I am not done yet. I'm going to give you guys a look at the Arizona Cardinals scores and more. So please stand by while I find this right now. Again, I really could use the support. If you're on YouTube, search TimSecor1 at gmail.com and hit the red subscribe button in the top right corner. When you hit the red subscribe button, that tells me you're coming back every week to watch Tim's Weather Center News or even Sports Night. Or how does this item work? It'll be on in July, people, because, well, we got to have more views. And if you want a preview of how this item works, it is on YouTube at timc41@gmail.com. And don't forget, there is a new video up there. It's called, there was a truck show in Joplin, Missouri yesterday. The video did not work to get it in Tim's Weather Center News, so I uploaded it to YouTube. But here we go. I'm going to look at your Arizona Cardinals right now to give you guys your sports. All right, this is it. 49ers first quarter 0-14, second quarter 7-17, third quarter 0-9, fourth quarter 0-7. Arizona Cardinals, you guys did an absolute job with 47-7. Way to go, Arizona Cardinals, with a big win, and keep up the great work, because at this moment, I think you guys might be in the Super Bowl. But people, don't hold me on that, because it is still way too early to tell who's going to be in the Super Bowl, people. But there is also some more other Facebook sports happening, like, let me look at this real quick, guys. Tomorrow, there is a game tomorrow at 5 p.m. It's Kansas City versus Green Bay, and it'll be on TV on ESPN at 5:30 p.m. But there are still some games going, just like never mind, I'm wrong. But thank you guys for choosing Tim's Weather. Back it up. Thank you guys for choosing Sports Night on this September 27th. And as always, online at timsweathercenternews.com. Sports Night will be back on October 4th, and Tim's Weather Center News will be back on October 3rd. Thank you guys again, and have a great day.